And when he does bring you back, he'll feel that power surge through every atom of his body, and he'll love it. And then I'll have him. You'll have who? Oh good, we're all here!
Wait!
Did you want to see it again? No. Oh, cheer up, Nerdsicle. I've given you the power to bring all of your friends back. And your dog. All you have to do is use them. And wind up as critically screwed up as you? Exactly. So what are you waiting for? Make with the resurrecting. Fuck you. Oh, don't be like that. Oh, I'm sorry. All my friends are dead. How should I be? No, you should be like, woo, oh, hey, dead friends, you're alive again. And oh, yeah, I'm totally evil now. That's how you should be. I told you I'm not going to be tempted to use your powers. Besides, what's the point of bringing them back if you're just going to kill them again later? Oh, you figured that out, huh? Well, what if I didn't kill them later? After we pervert reality into a shape we find pleasing, then we can all still be alive. Heck, you could even change them if you want. Change them how? I mean, well, take Fundy.
Did I just die? Is this heaven? It's a lot more skull-themed than I thought it would be.
Well, I mean, what if it was more like this?
Considering the scientific evidence available, I would have to say that the possibility of a Christian Judeo deity is extremely remote. In fact, so remote that said deity should not be a consideration in our day-to-day affairs.
Stop that! Well, how about this?
So I've examined every frame of Electra Woman and Dyna Girl, and I've determined that the entire series, aside from being a female version of the Batman TV show, was in fact a thinly veiled allegory for the feminist movement of the 1970s.
I'm not interested in changing the way people think and behave. Bull, everybody wants to do that. Anybody who says different is a lying sack of severed boners. Fine, yes, I've fantasized about it, but I don't actually want to do it. But it makes life so much easier. Imagine how much more fun you would have if your pals were exactly like you. I don't want my friends to be exactly like me. Another lie. Who doesn't wish that? I don't. See, this is what's wrong with godlike powers. Everything is too easy. You can make everything so perfect. You can change everything. Almost everything. I've tried using my powers to change my powers, to make them even more stronger, but apparently I can't do that. That's not possible. But you can change mine? Yeah. Well, what if I use my powers to destroy you? What are you doing? What's it look like? I'm trying to destroy you. You can try, but I'm not a dingbat. I've tailored your powers. You can resurrect people and maybe change them around a little bit. Oh. And I could tell that you weren't actually using your powers, and even if you were, you couldn't use them to destroy me at all, period, end of story, so stop trying. Uh-huh. You can't! I used a great deal of thought to make sure that the powers that you got were very specific. Then you've wasted your time, I refuse to use them. Didn't you use the other Jason a little while ago to conjure up yourself a girlfriend? That was different. Why? Because I wasn't the one that was doing it, that's why. Oh, so if I resurrected your friends, you'd be okay with that? Well, you were the one that killed them. Technically, it was Cartoon Avatar, Jason. We can assign blame later. Look, I'm in one of those win-win situations. If you don't bring back your jerk friends, I win. If you do, and use your incredibly addicting powers to turn evil, I win. So ultimately, this is just to corrupt me? Doy. Because these powers are so super fabulous that I'll never want to give them up and then become all evil like you. Double doy. Why? What do you mean, why? Why is it so important to you to corrupt me? I never said it was important, it was just a fun thing to do. My turn to call bullshit. You have gone on and on about changing things and people to suit your whims, so why don't you just change me? Because it's funner if you do it yourself. Wrong. If you just want me to be all evil like you, all you'd have to do is snap your stupid little fat chubby fingers and I'd be evil. Why are you allowing me to make a choice? Evil? Oh, no, you don't. I think it's because you want to prove to yourself that your behavior isn't your fault. That's crazy. You're crazy. I'll kill you. If I use the powers and become all evil like you, then you can claim that all the evil shit you've done, all the deaths and destruction, wasn't because you're a fucking jerk. It's all the powers' fault. I have god powers, why should I care? Who would I be proving this to? You? I don't care what your opinion of me is.
You're trying to convince yourself. It must be nagging on whatever is left of your conscience that you are hurting people. If you can blame the powers rather than take responsibility, then you could sleep at night.
I don't sleep anymore.
You know what I mean? There must be a part of you that recognizes that you're a monster and you really need me to use these powers and become as fucking pathetic as you so you can reassure yourself that none of this is your fault.
Okay, it's time for you to shut up now.
Make me. The truth is that you like hurting people. You get off on it and that makes you feel a little sick inside, doesn't it? Let me ask you something. What does your dad think of all this?
He's not my real dad. This whole reality is fake. Jason with a J is the one with a real dad.
I bet he's confused and hurt like we all are. Wait until they find out that deep inside you're just a self-denying piece of shit.
Jesus, you really think you have me pegged, don't you?
I sure do. You are every dictator that has ever existed, whether it was the supreme commander of a country or the president of a high school chess club. Insecure, petty, and desperate to prove to everybody that when things are bad, it's not their fault.
I don't remember you ever going on this long when something pissed you off in the garage.
That's your fault, asswipe. Usually when I get worked up, there were people around who would counter me, offer alternatives, disagree with me, but they're all dead now.
Oh.
So you better settle down for a long haul, you toilet bug, because I'm never using your powers and you are never gonna alter me, so I'm like this for good.
You really aren't gonna use them?
No.
You know what? I could unmake you. Right now, if you refuse.
And what would that prove?
That I'm awesome?
No, it would prove to you that you are nothing more than a giant pile of dicks and
what?
And that I win.
You don't win! All your friends are corpses, how can you claim victory?
Because I refuse to lose the powers. You lose. If you change me so that I will use the powers, you lose. And if you destroy me, you lose.
Then I'll just get someone else to tempt with these powers.
But you won't want anybody else. You needed it to be me. You needed it to be someone who was very much like you. We're both Jasons.
And if the powers made you bad, then it would mean that it was the powers and not me. Fine, you're right, okay? You got me all figured out. So now we're stuck here. You refusing to use the powers and me refusing to obliterate you.
Nah, look.
So, being dead was really weird.
Yeah, has anybody seen Jason? What if he's dead?
I don't think we're really dead. We're the harps and the wings and the pool boys. Heaven definitely has lots of hunky pool boys.
You brought them back to life?
No, they were never dead to begin with. I've been using the powers since you gave them to me. I created the illusion of the explosion.
Why? Why did you string me along?
I was busy.
Doing what?
Stuff. Here. I've given the powers back. You're right, they are super cool, but there was only so much I could do with them.
You just gave the powers back to me?
Now send me down to the garage, please.
I'm not sending you anywhere. In fact, I think I'm going to destroy you.
Oh, no, I will be destroyed.
That's right, oh no. Prepare to be annihilated. Ow!
Something wrong?
Yes, I mean, shut up. I mean, prepare to die. Ow!
See, what I've been doing this whole time was not changing the world. I've been changing you.
Changing me?
Yeah, I couldn't destroy you, but I could make some very subtle changes in you. Tiny little insignificant changes. Like that you can't use your powers to hurt or kill me.
Clever, but that won't protect your friends.
Or my friends.
Then I'll...
Or Opinion-Ville.
Then I'll destroy the Earth!
But that would destroy me, my friends, and Opinion-Ville, so you can't.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
The more you try, the more it'll hurt.
Then I'll send you to the vacuum of space.
Remember, butthead, hurt or kill.
But you use the powers.
Yeah, and now I'm doing something that you can't. I'm giving them up. Yeah, you've got all the power in the universe, but in the end, you are too weak not to use it.
You may have limited me, but I will figure out a way to destroy you. I won't rest until you and everyone you ever loved dies screaming.
Me and my friends have defeated animated lunatics. We faced down 500-foot-tall internet monsters. We saved the motherfucking universe. You ain't shit.
So we were never actually dead.
Yeah.
You're positive?
Yes.
Good, because I was very disappointed in the amount of inky blackness and lack of angels in thong underwears otherwise.
What I don't get was, how did you know he was gonna use us to get you to use his powers?
Well, easy. It's what I would have done.
Wait, you told the big doofus that you guys weren't alike.
We aren't, where it counts.
Well, thank God. So what now? Do things go back to normal?
Yeah, I mean, Dorcas Malorcas effectively gelded the acting mayor.
True. But he's alive still. And in pain. And he still has his powers.
And any animal is more dangerous when it's feeling isolated and hurt.
So you maybe just made things worse?
Almost guaranteed.
Oh, hey, you bunch of jerks, it's me, Vermont. And today is Saturday, August 18th, 2017. Wait, it's 18th. Oh, hey, you bunch of jerks, it's me, Vermont. And today is Saturday, August 19th, 2017, and it's Bad Poetry Day, Birth Control Pills Day, Mail Order Catalog Day, Men's Grooming Day, National Badge Ribbon Day, National Fajita Day, and Serendipity Day. Whatever the fuck that means. And now on to your stupid questions. First up, Zork King asks, wait, did they just kill off AJ and Fundy? Jason, you will be stopped. Why? Why not just Gary?
Sorry to disappoint you, Zork, but we're all alive, including me. And I noticed that you told Blackie Comics that you don't like my voice. I'll have you know that this voice earned me 700 Deutschmarks an hour once upon a time, buddy. In fact, I get emails from desperate German men and women who wish that I would pick up the phone again and bring them to the heights of arousal and pleasure just with my melodious voice. In fact, screw this. Mabel, give me a goddamn phone.
John Adams asks, intimate question for Vermont. I noticed that when you blabber on about whatever those jerks ask you, your nose really seems to get flung about quite a bit. Does it ever go numb? And does talking too much give it any discomfort? What the hell are you talking about, John boy? My nose doesn't make with the herky jerks when I talk. Wait a minute. Holy crap. Holy crap, look at that. My nose is flipping and flopping all over my face when I talk. Has this been happening for a long time? Why didn't anyone say anything to me? Look at my honker flapping away like some naked jogger's dork. Gary, get that frickin' phone. I gotta get me a plastic surgeon. Zelik333 asks, damn, I'm early. Hey, Evil Jason, if I trade you a couple of souls, will you use your powers to give me a big old penis and a girlfriend? Come on, Zelix, do you really think that evil bucket of crap will answer one of these intimate...
Of course I'll answer this, but you're just gonna have to give me a second because I'm having a really, really fucked up day. Okay? 1 second. There you go. Your girlfriend is now a 6'2" walking penis. That's what you asked for, right? A gigantic monster cock for a girlfriend? Because that's what you got. A 6 foot tall walking penis with testicles for feet. And its name is Stanley. Stanley, the 6 foot tall walking penis, is at your house right now in bed waiting for you. And I don't even know how it's a girlfriend considering that it's a gigantic penis, which is inherently male. Wait a minute. I'll fix it. There you go. You have a surprise waiting for you, so be really careful when you lift up those sheets. Oh my god, enough of that crap. Remember, if you jerks want to have your questions answered on Intimate Questions, then leave it down below in the pain box. Until next time, you bunch of jerks, this has been Vermont. God damn you, John Adams. Now I can't do anything without looking at my nose. Look at it. It's just flopping away. I'm gonna hack it off.
Well, howdy y'all, I'm Mabel, and we're gonna read some viewer reactions from the episode, Powerful Arguments.
And I'm her fleshy boy toy, professional announcer voice.
You aren't my boy toy.
For now.
No, forever! How can you even be my boy toy? You're a disembodied voice.
That's easy. You see, you take a speaker and then you turn the bass way up. Then you sit on the speaker and I start to hum.
Read the reactions, please.
Brian Axis writes, the original quote is, power tends to corrupt and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So I think lots of people have gotten power and not been corrupt. Now, if I had absolute power, I don't think I would be corrupt as much as I would be completely lazy and make other people do everything for me. So I would probably end up looking like Jabba the Hutt, although hopefully I would be strangled by anyone.
I think you meant won't be strangled by anyone, Brian. You said would be strangled.
Maybe he meant what he said. Some people like a little strangulation. I like it. It's quite erotic.
You don't have a body. How can you be strangled?
Why not come over tonight and find out?
No.
Beskar Yag Bensib writes, if I'm not getting a superior intellect with that power, I'm afraid I would be spending the rest of my life in an infinite time loop, trying out every possibility of how I can make the lives of my family and friends better. It would be like Groundhog Day, only with superpowers, and it would be much more sad because I would be doing it to myself.
But your heart is in the right place, so it isn't that sad. In fact, it's kind of sweet, Sugar.
Sugar? Are you attracted to this person?
No. Wait, were you jealous?
Don't be ridiculous. But I will find you, Beskar. How dare you tempt my lady love?
I'm not anybody's lady love.
Oh, yeah. May the best man win, Beskar! Zelina, Empress of the Impossible, writes, reaction. Marcus Aurelius was Emperor of Rome and one of the most profound, wise, and humane philosophers anyone ever read. His attitude towards power was influenced by the swine around him, who would take over if he abdicated. He absolutely had to stay in power and rule wisely because it would mean disaster if he left, and the aristocratic human excrement which surrounded him would gain power. Unfortunately, his son Commodus inherited his position and became one of Rome's worst emperors. Kind of like the Obama to Trump transition, don't you think, Mabel?
Yes and no.
Wait, is Zelina saying what we've all been suspecting? Donald Trump is the son of Barack Obama?
That's not what she's saying.
Yes, it is. Now everything makes sense. That's why Trump was so critical of Obama. He was rebelling against his old man.
Obama is younger than Trump.
You mean that Barack had Donald Trump when he was a minor?
Wait. You think Obama gave birth to Trump?
Of course I do. That's how you corporal creatures reproduce, isn't it?
Hey everybody, it's me, Oswald, and if we don't get some more Patreon peeps, I'm gonna die. No, you're not. Yes, I are. I'm gonna starve to death because I'm gonna be on a no-eating striking thingy. A hunger strike? Is that where you throw a food tantrum and not eat anything until you get what you want? Sure. Then that's what I'm on. Great. While you starve to death, I'm gonna do the shoutouts. Good plan. Nick. Deigel. Oh, you have a detective name like the guys in those old black and white movies that Name Frame watches all the time. Film noir. No, they're black and white, and there's a detective and usually a bad lady, and the bad lady is all like, oh, Nick Daigle, you was a bad man in a good town with a bad lady in a good dress. Yeah, like I said, film noir. Stop making up words, Name Frame. Yoru! Uh-oh, did you see that Avatar Name Frame? Pale skin, bloody mouth. You thinking what I'm thinking? I am almost never thinking what you're thinking, Oswald. I think Yoru is very sick. Yoru, you should see a doctor. I thought you were going to say that they're a vampire. A vampire? That's stupid. Everybody knows that vampires can't read or write. So how could Yoru write us if they was a vampire? I have never heard that vampires were illiterate. I didn't say they were illiterate. I said they didn't know how to read and write. Mr. Croup. Oh, a Mr. subbed. Thanks, Mr. Croup. Hey, Name Frame, remember that time when we had like 50 dudes that all got shoutouts and almost all of them had Mr. in their screen name? That was before my time. That was back when Jason did the shoutouts with you. Oh, yeah. I remember that. It was fun doing the shouty pouties with him. I'm not going to eat until Jason comes back and hosts the show with me again. But you're already on a hunger strike for more Patreon patrons. So, I will not eat even more food until I get what I want. Hunger strikes are for serious things, Oswald. You just can't go on one for stuff like hosts and Patreon. Besides, you can't go for more than 10 minutes without eating something. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. All I heard was, nag nag, blah blah blah, nag nag, you're stupid, Oswald, nag nag, doopy doopy doopy, my name is Nameframe and I'm so smart. I was concentrating all of my willpower to not eat until my demands are met. Great. Ice cream pizza for lunch? Hunger strike over!
So yeah, I grabbed that bazooka and shot that baby with it. Oh, hello, Trudeau here with even more of your suggestions. Blackie Comics suggests, instead of watching this, I could have started a team with Oswald, Trudeau, Dunderhead, and that meaty guy with the stuffed dog to kick the mayor's overpowered ass. You will be avenged, puppets! Thankfully, all the main characters are all fine, so I won't have to join your suicide squad, Blackie. Oh, it's not that I think taking on an omnipotent god is suicidal. Being in a squad with Oswald is. Damian Freeman suggests, I'm surprised the universe doesn't implode when there are 3 Jason incarnations in the same room. Suggestion, instead of watching the unfortunate early demise of my favorite fabric life forms, I could finish building the case that will finally expose Trudeau's ties to the Mafia. We know what you did, Trudeau. You really should check for bugs before telling people all about those things you did. That poor bus full of orphan nuns. Oh, Damien, I didn't actually sell a bus full of orphan nuns to a dog food company. I was helping the developers of the next Grand Theft Auto with some mission ideas. Really, what you must think of me. The only time I have ever dealt with the Mafia was when I was running contraband copies of Burger Time into the country. And all of those Mafia contacts are now dead. Dead, Damien. Get it? They're all dead. Microbloganism suggests I really should try to find out what that odd smell is. What smell? All I smell is the fresh scent of me. Wait, there is an undertone. It smells like something blue and gelatinous. Yes, definitely blue. Oh dear, and there's some other smell. Oh dear, it's horrible! Oh no, I know what it is! Oh, that poor little blue gelatinous bastard!
Hi everybody, it's me, Oswald, the taste sensation that's exciting the nation. What? I want to sound exciting like all the commercials on television, so I'm going to describe myself like the commercials on television. 9 out of 10 dentists agree that Oswald helps fight bad breath.
It doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, but when I watch those commercials on television, I believe them. And so if I say them, people will believe that not only do I fight bad breath, but I fight it with both my fists and I punch it to the ground and I say, stay down there, bad breath, and bad breath is like, no, please don't kill me. And I'm like, I'm not gonna kill you on purpose. And I punch 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 until bad breath doesn't move anymore. And then everyone makes a statue of me.
You've gone off the deep end.
No, you went off the deep end. You went up under the moon place and you got powers and then you turned them down and you came back here. I wish I had superpowers.
It's not as great as you think.
I bet it is. I could make so many great, awesome things.
Like what?
Oh, like I make my own special pet, and it would be like a unicorn, but with tentacles. And at the end of the tentacles, each one holds a different kind of thing that I like. Like one has a toy, and one of the other tentacles has like ice cream that shoots out of the tip, and all the flavors that I like, you know, just pouring out of that tentacle. And the other one has candy shooting out of it, like Skittles or M&Ms, or both at the same time. Oh man, I'd call it the Octo Super Treat-a-corn.
You just described a horrific chimera creature.
Thank you.
Can you do the shoutouts, please?
Oh, sure. Hey, everybody, I'm going to tell you to go down there and go click on the links to go listen to some podcasts. It's a thing that you do when you're not watching YouTube. You can put them onto your headphones and you can walk around and you'll be like, huh, these two guys are talking to me while I'm walking down the street. Or, huh, these two guys are reviewing a movie while I'm working out. Or, huh, these two guys are, talking about movies. There's another movie podcast on there, isn't there?
How about the role-playing one? Oh yeah, hey, these guys are playing a nerdy game while I'm cleaning the bathroom. Yup, cleaning the bathroom is so much more funner while I'm listening to a bunch of jerks playing D&D.